Stop scrolling for just a moment because what I'm about to explain was not meant to stay visible. If you own gold, bonds, stocks, ETFs, or any traditional asset at all, you are already operating inside the same financial system XRP is being built to power. Recently, a set of XRP-related data points quietly disappeared from public view, and that removal matters far more than the data ever did while it was visible. Data is not removed when it is irrelevant. It is removed when it becomes sensitive. Take 1 second out of your life and make sure you like and subscribe to this channel right now so you never miss crucial information. Before we go any further, quick housekeeping. This is not financial advice. This channel exists strictly for educational and informational purposes only. I do not tell you what to buy or sell. My role is to interpret structure, intent, and institutional behavior so you can understand what is happening beneath surface-level narratives. Here is the first thing most people misunderstand. Markets do not react to missing data the way they react to bad data. Bad data is debated. Missing data is ignored by retail and investigated by institutions. When information quietly disappears, it usually signals that assumptions are changing behind the scenes. In the case of XRP, the removed data was not promotional, speculative, or retail-focused. It was structural. Metrics related to liquidity pathways, usage modeling, and system-level assumptions stopped being openly accessible. That does not happen by accident. Public-facing data exists only as long as it does not interfere with positioning, interpretation, or regulatory alignment. This is where the story shifts from curiosity to consequence. Institutions do not rely on public dashboards the way retail does. They rely on internal models, direct access, and non-public datasets. When public data is pulled, it does not disappear. It migrates. And when it migrates, it usually means the audience for that data has changed. Most investors assume transparency always increases with adoption. In reality, transparency decreases when systems move from experimentation to integration. Early phases are open because there is nothing to protect. Later phases become quiet because alignment, coordination, and competitive advantage matter. XRP sits at that inflection point. The asset is no longer being evaluated as an abstract possibility. It is being assessed as a component inside larger systems. When that happens, not all information remains public-facing. Some of it becomes operational. Notice what is not happening. There is no announcement explaining the removal, no clarification thread, no effort to calm speculation. That silence is not neglect. It is intentional. Markets rarely explain structural transitions while they are happening. They explain them afterward. This is why paying attention now matters. Most people look for price to tell them when something changes. Institutions look for data behavior. When data disappears quietly, it is often because the system it describes is no longer theoretical. The real question is not what was removed. The real question is why it was removed now. And that question leads directly into how XRP is being reclassified behind the scenes. To understand why data gets removed instead of corrected or debated, you have to understand how systems behave when they transition from observation to execution. Public data exists to inform, educate, and signal. Once a system moves closer to operational use, that same data can become misleading, sensitive, or strategically disadvantageous if left fully exposed. At that point, the mechanism changes from transparency to control. In XRP's case, the data that disappeared was not casual analytics. It was tied to liquidity modeling, usage assumptions, and system behavior under scale. Those data points are harmless when an asset is experimental. They become consequential when the asset starts to be treated as infrastructure. Infrastructure is not explained in public dashboards while it is being integrated. It is standardized, stress-tested, and governed internally. This is where institutions think differently than retail. Retail treats data as truth. Institutions treat data as tooling. If a tool no longer reflects how a system will actually operate at scale, it is removed from public circulation to avoid misinterpretation. That does not mean the underlying activity stopped. It means the representation of it changed. The mechanism here is migration. Public-facing metrics migrate to private models. Open dashboards give way to internal reporting. What used to be visible becomes abstracted. This is not secrecy for secrecy's sake. It is a signal that the audience has changed from observers to operators. XRP's structure makes this especially important. Liquidity pathways, bridge usage, and settlement dynamics do not scale linearly. Public metrics that work in low-volume environments can become misleading at higher volumes. Institutions understand this, which is why they stop relying on surface-level data as soon as functional thresholds approach. This also explains why price often remains disconnected from data changes. The market responds to execution, not preparation. While models are being updated and data pipelines are being restructured, price can appear stagnant. The mechanism that drives repricing only activates once usage pressure meets constrained liquidity. Most people misinterpret removed data as a loss of transparency. In reality, it is often the opposite. It means the system has moved beyond the phase where broad public interpretation is useful. The system is no longer asking to be understood. It is preparing to be used. This is why missing data matters more than new data. New data invites speculation. Missing data indicates a shift in phase. And phase changes always precede repricing, not the other way around. Understanding this mechanism reframes the entire situation. Nothing was lost. It was relocated. And relocation happens only when a system is getting closer to doing real work at scale. Before you dismiss this as overthinking, slow down for a moment, because this is exactly where most people lose the plot. When data disappears, retail psychology assumes something went wrong. Whale psychology assumes something progressed. That difference in interpretation explains why repositioning always happens quietly and repricing always feels sudden. Take 1 second out of your life and make sure you like and subscribe to this channel right now, so you never miss crucial information. Retail participants are conditioned to equate visibility with legitimacy. If something is public, updated, and talked about, it feels safe. When information is removed, uncertainty increases, and uncertainty triggers exit behavior. People sell not because fundamentals changed, but because comfort disappeared. This reaction is emotional, not analytical. Whales and institutions operate under a different framework. They expect opacity to increase as systems mature. Early-stage systems are loud because nothing is at stake. Late-stage systems go quiet because coordination, advantage, and execution matter more than explanation. When data is pulled from public view, whales do not panic. They reassess phase. This dynamic plays out repeatedly. Accumulation happens when information is boring, unclear, or incomplete. Distribution happens when information is polished, simplified, and everywhere. Retail tends to enter when narratives are complete. Whales position when narratives are being rewritten. This is your second retention moment, and it matters. The most dangerous psychological signal is not bad news. It is silence combined with ambiguity. That is when people assume the opportunity is gone and leave positions that are structurally improving. Institutions rely on this response because it transfers supply without resistance. XRP has consistently lived in this uncomfortable zone. It does not offer constant validation. It moves through long periods where clarity increases internally while visibility decreases externally. Many mistake this for stagnation when it is often recalibration. Another key difference is time horizon. Retail operates on immediacy. Whales operate on sequencing. They understand that data behavior changes before price behavior. When public metrics vanish, it often means internal metrics have replaced them. That substitution happens before any need for public repricing. This is why repricing never feels fair. By the time price adjusts, the psychological decision was already made weeks or months earlier. Those who stayed through uncertainty benefit. Those who demanded comfort exit early. Understanding this reframes missing data entirely. It is not a warning sign. It is a phase marker. The market is no longer explaining itself. It is preparing to act. In the final section, we will zoom out and connect this behavior to the macro environment itself. Liquidity cycles, institutional coordination, and why systems reduce transparency right before they scale. To close this out, zoom out beyond XRP and look at the macro pattern that explains why systems reduce visibility right before they scale. Global finance is entering a phase where coordination matters more than communication. As liquidity tightens and efficiency becomes non-negotiable, institutions stop optimizing for explanation and start optimizing for execution. Public dashboards, open metrics, and broad transparency make sense when systems are being explored. They make far less sense when systems are being integrated. At scale, information becomes operational. Liquidity pathways, settlement behavior, and usage assumptions move into controlled environments where precision matters more than public interpretation. This is not secrecy for its own sake. It is how mature systems protect stability while they expand. Gold markets, bond markets, and payment rails all went through this same transition. Visibility decreased as importance increased. XRP fits cleanly into that pattern. As it shifts from being observed to being utilized, the signals change, data migrates, language tightens, noise drops. Those are not signs of failure. They are signs of sequencing. The system is no longer asking for attention. It is preparing for function. This is why repricing never arrives with a countdown. It arrives after preparation is complete. Those who understand the sequence recognize the quiet phase as the most important one. So if you believe in truth over noise, comment the word visibility. If you see where the world is heading before the crowd wakes up, make sure you like and subscribe right now to never miss crucial information. Every subscriber here isn't just part of an audience, you're part of the awakening of the Matrix movement. See you on the next one, my friends.